everybody, back here at the Rouse's Culinary Center in West Mobile off of Schillinger Road. Chef Nino in the house. What's going on, Chef Nino?
Hey, y'all. Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. So what you working on today?
We're going to do a Middle Eastern meatball. I have 13 spices, all right? And a lot of spices maybe y'all folks never heard of the combination, but you're going to love it. It's something different, and it's actually easy to do. And if you like the combination, you can maybe multiply the recipe times 10 or 12 and make a little jug of the spice.
So if you don't have to multiply it by 10 and you have 13, we need 130 spices?
Well, no, sir. Well, I failed geology.
That's exactly what it is. Math. All right, yeah. So what are we going to do here today?
Okay, we have, and of course I love shopping at Rouse's, we have ground lamb and ground beef.
Okay.
A lot of people are kind of sheepish about trying lamb. Come on, people, give me a little bit.
Pun intended.
I'm not trying to pull a wool over your eyes.
Any more?
No. Oh yeah, I got more.
All right, so you mentioned this as a Mediterranean meatball, and lamb is traditionally more used in Mediterranean cooking.
Yes.
All right.
They kind of all them mountains is perfect for that. Yeah.
All right.
And so, we have and I want to talk about the 13 spices, maybe the next segment there. And we got to put some moisture in there, so we're going to put some eggs, some breadcrumbs, some onions, and some garlic, a little bit of tomato paste. This is an amazing meatball. It really is.
So one of the famous chicken restaurants has 11 herbs and spices, famous.
That's right.
Recipe. This is 13. Oh. You're taking it up a notch.
Well, I can't be outdone, okay? Yeah.
All right,
anybody can do 11.
So when we come back here, we're going to get to mixing all these spices together, all these different meats. It looks fantastic, Chef Nino. Can't wait to get started. And we will be back in just a little bit. And hey, we've got a live audience today. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise for Chef Nino. We are back at Rouse's with a live audience. Everybody make some noise for Chef Nino.
I wish y'all could be here.
Isn't it so much fun to cook live in front of people?
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Except one guy in the audience, he ate too alive. I'm just joking, man.
And it's always smart to pick on your audience, too.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
All right, so what do you got here, Chef Nino?
I have a Middle Eastern blend of 13 spices here. Okay. All right. Now, don't be alarmed or afraid of the quantity. Mix up a bunch of them times 10 or whatever, and you can make a jug of it. All right. And I love the Rouse's premium spice blends here. So let me just rattle off these right here. Sure. We have a cumin, turmeric, cardamom, coriander, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, dry mustard, cayenne pepper, salt, pepper, ginger, allspice, and cinnamon.
I missed it. What was it again? Just kidding. All right, so let's get going on the process.
Is my mic working? All right, and of course we have some cilantro, we have some mint, and we have some parsley. Okay. Now I'm gonna put all these spices in the bowl. I want to try to. Well, how about that, huh?
There you go.
Yeah. I just want to kind of mix these together. This spice blend is amazing.
And you weren't sure if we were going to have time, but I'm going to ask you about it. How did you find this recipe? I think it's pretty neat.
I was walking in Lafreniere Park in New Orleans, and they had a whole bunch of folks, and they were dressed a little bit different and talking different, and they made this. And I took the time and invited myself over, told them I was a chef, and they welcomed me like a brother. And I wrote down through a translator, broken translator, this mixture, and I made it myself. And I ate it, and I made it, and everybody who's had it loved it.
Yeah, so it's an authentic recipe. That's a great story of how you picked that up. And that's kind of what cooking is all about, sharing food with people that you love.
It is, it is. And thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to put some breadcrumbs. We have an egg we're going to put in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, and put 2 forks, okay?
Adds to the flavor.
Now, you can cut up your onion. I like this Gidry's fresh cuts. Right. Yeah, onions, bell pepper, celery, and some fresh garlic, and we have some tomato paste. All right. Now we're just gonna mix all this together, and we can form meatballs, or like my assistant made some parallelograms today. They were not really round, more like caveman round.
Man, this looks so good. There is so much flavor that you have packed into here with all of these Rouse's premium spices that you mentioned. If you want to get the recipe for this, because I know it's a lot to take in, check it out online, fox10tv.com. Just click on the Studio 10 tab. Go check that out.
There.
You're really getting into it.
Yes, sir.
You got to do it.
That's right. And then you can form whatever size trapezoid, parallelogram, obtuse angles. Yeah. And there we are. Or you can even maybe stuff a bell pepper or mushroom with these, works really well, or make some patties. And so we're going to put this in the oven for about 45 minutes on 350. And when we come back, we're going to try them and show you what it looks like.
Sounds good. There you have it. We'll be back with more with Chef Nino here at Rouse's.
Rouse's on Airport Road, yeah.
You got a lively audience today.
Nice, yeah.
It's all because of you, Chef Nino.
That's right.
So remind the viewers at home what we're working on.
We're working on a Middle Eastern meatball with 13 spices: coriander, cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, allspice, salt, pepper. Anyway, yeah, they're very nice.
And if you were here, and so you can just smell how all these flavors and spices are coming together. It smells great in here, Chef Nino.
Folks, turn up the volume and you can smell it yourself. Yes, sir. We sell the app. Yes, sir. Right.
Not sure if it works that way, but all right.
So we bake these for about 30 minutes on 350. You have ground lamb and ground beef, the spices, egg, breadcrumbs, onions, and garlic. This is very nice. Now you can do several things with them at this point. All right. You can get some of our Rouse's pasta sauce and make a nice pasta sauce meatball, or you can put it on the Rouse's French bread and make a Middle Eastern meatball sub.
Ah, okay.
Something different than a plain old meatball. Okay, we get tired of the same old thing all the time.
Can I try just the meatball?
I wish you would. Yes, sir. Try it out.
So this is a great recipe, unique the way you got it. That's delicious. Good meatball. That's a good meatball. Got it down. Delicious, Chef Nino. I haven't had a meatball like this before because of all these unique flavors and spices.
You tasting that?
Oh, it's so good.
And it's so satisfying. It's different, but not outrageously different. But you're going to love it. I'm telling you, really easy recipe. Rouses.com recipe or on Fox 10, right?
Fox10TV.com. Just click on the Studio 10 tab. Again, we are at the Rouse's in Westmobile off of Schillinger Road, the new location here with this beautiful culinary center. If you haven't been here before, come check it out. Check out the recipe. Chef Nino, y'all. Wait.
And every Friday in January and February, I'm in Gulf Shores at 10 and Orange Beach Rouse's at 3. Come on out. We're having great crowds. I want to see you there.
All right. Now, since we don't have to talk anymore, we can eat again.
Yeah, let's do this here.
We sharing it?
Well, you know what I want to ask you?
Is this like Lady in the Tramp, Disney?
Well, you know, whenever I'm done.
No. All right. Thank you.
All right.